unmute us, so we should be hot right now.
Hey guys, we're almost there. Okay,
and then,
so Joseph, do you know these two ladies from Noskala? Do you and Josh know them? Hey, look, there we are.
I'm gonna turn this off over here because you should be able to see that. So you're good.
I'm in. I can see.
Okay, good, perfect. I'm gonna turn the desktop audio.
How do I look?
Yeah, we're actually, guys, we're in the same room.
We are, yeah. I don't know if you can see this. We're actually in the same room. In fact, yeah, but we are. We have our own cameras. Linda's reserved the most flattering camera for her, and
as I should.
As she should. And the best lighting.
Okay, they're a little low. Thank you, Platt. Thank you. I always need someone to tell me.
Our little low. Thank you.
Let me turn this up. Let me know if it's better. And because we're working off, the next thing I need to do is add another mic in here. But we're working off one shared mic right here.
Shared mic, and a really, really precious one.
Yeah. So hopefully this picks up. I'll turn this up because it does feel like it is a little low.
Yes. Okay. So Joseph, they are watchers of Sodaholic. So those two ladies that won at Noskala are
I see. Yeah.
Sodaholic watchers. So that's very exciting. Hey, Todd Mick.
Hey, Todd Mick.
Todd Mick. What's going on?
What's happening?
Oh God, that's great. I'm so excited. Well, we were just kind of talking before. Joseph and Josh and Linda and I and my team were all at Kashada, and we were playing the videos this week. I'm sorry, I watched both videos all over again, and I've seen that so many times, it's ridiculous because I had to edit stuff and everything. Oh my God, those guys are so funny. Josh and Joseph, you guys are hilarious.
I do love the side-by-side gameplay too.
I really thought that was kind of like something that we should kind of keep doing. I think
it's awesome.
Because when you get bored with one
Mike is a little distant, so Mike, if you just want to come up to the mic just a little bit
closer.
Better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and also I can talk really loud. But I will tell you that and also just listening to the banter back and forth was hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Well, I think it also works because although there is a lot going on with two games, two big personalities.
I mean, usually Linda and I are kind of big personalities. No. We were both we were like, we're getting out of the way. No, this is Josh and Joseph. No.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I love that. What's going on, Matt? How are you?
There's Matthew. Poor Matthew. Matthew knows that I barely made it. I barely made it here because I was trying to do a little work before I got into my ride here. So
yeah.
So
that he called me and he was like, "I'm ready. I'll be there. I'm gonna come in hot." I was like, "Mike, you always come in hot."
Everything.
You're always coming in hot.
I'm gonna take that as a really nice thing to say. I'm gonna say for when you're 60 years old, anybody that says you're hot, even if it's a mess, you're happy about it. So, but I am here in Linda's space. But
yes,
you guys, I have got to tell you that this is very exciting. I'm going to.
I'll show you here. I'm going to span it. You can see.
Oh no, we're going to explore the history of. Hold on. Okay, you'll see in a second. Hold on. Oh look.
Yeah.
Oh look. Look at little young Linda and little Mike. How many years ago was this?
That was at the Win.
This was at the Win.
That was at a Win VIP slot tournament.
Yes, we were at the Win VIP. Oh, wait a minute. I'll be right with you. Hold on. I think we need to talk about this.
Oh, yes, that?
Okay, so, this, if you guys can see this, Linda, tell them what this is.
This is a Guinness World Record that I hold.
Yes.
For largest slot tournament in the United States. To date, I don't think anyone's beaten that.
I don't think so. I think it's still there, but I will tell you that when I tell the story, I say it's mine. But just... It's my world record. So
you were there, so it does count. Wait, did you not get one?
I got one. It's in my.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
But when I show mine, I'm like, oh, this is mine.
Yeah.
I have a Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah, because we it was crazy, that whole experience, because they actually do send someone out with a clipboard, And
a very intimidating clipboard.
And they are there the entire day with you.
And they're not allowed to laugh.
And they're not allowed to, like, Mike and I, we're trying to, like, jazz her up with our jazz hands and like, hey, what's up?
Oh, no.
And she, like, they actually have, like, a suit jacket that's the Guinness record suit. And then she was wearing a skirt, and she was, like, a clipboard, and she just was very all business.
She was not friendly. She was lovely, but she was the embodiment of a clipboard lady.
Yeah. But by the end, she was very sweet. After, like, we were there for...
Well, we had thousands of players.
Yeah, we had over 3,186, right?
Look at her, she knows.
Oh, 3,173.
73.
And so, that's close.
So the folks at Muckleshoot, is that what it is?
Yes, Muckleshoot Casino.
So the folks at Muckleshoot, I hope that you guys still hold this. If not, let's do it again.
Do it again. That's why. Let's try to beat it. But we were there for, like, I think over 6 hours.
It's a long day.
And they were just funneling people through. And turn and burn. We had, like, it is a lot. Like, Joseph, it was a lot. Yeah. For the world record, we had to have a pretty significant number. I remember doing this. We went to a couple of casinos and said, hey, we're thinking of doing this. Would you want to partner? A lot of casinos did. But what we had to ensure was you had the space for it, that we could really kind of get a big number. Because that was the whole purpose. Right. And Muckleshoot was like, because they wanted to have the record with them as well. So it was a very cool thing to do.
Yeah, I know. It was great. And there was like a little skirmish going on up there in Washington because they were all kind of trying to fight for that world record. But we love all those casinos. My gosh, Washington has great casinos.
Yeah,
they
everywhere.
Really do.
Everywhere.
They really do.
Everywhere.
Smokin, I mean, it's like, Tulalip. I mean, they're just some of the most amazing casinos up there. So
right.
I know I probably said a bunch of competitors' names in one sentence, not to create a stir, but really, they're great casinos. Angel of the Winds. You guys, we love all these casinos. Snoqualmie, I mean, amazing. And
Tulalip.
Swinamish. Where's Swinamish? I remember that somebody corrected me early on how to pronounce that.
Swinamish. Northern Quest.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, Warren, what's up? So, lots of fun things that we've done with this tournament.
There's Warren. Hey, Warren. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we got Matt Redding, we got Joseph Duffy, we got Warren. Yay! Thank you so much for showing up. We have there's so much happening right now, and poor Matthew. You guys, Matthew works in my department, and Matthew has been working night and day, and he's doing all these amazing sort of video things. And
so I know I've been in meetings. You have talked about it, but where are these videos? What are these videos for?
Okay, well, we are for G2E. We're getting ready to premiere a certain something.
So, but where is it going? I think that's what my question was. You're making all these videos, but are they being displayed at the show, like the booth, or is it being promoted on social?
Some of it'll be on social media.
Okay.
Some of it'll be on social media. Certain things we have a debut of something really big, some big news that is going on, going to be at G2E. Frank Legato is going to break the news first. We should talk about Frank Legato. Now, if you guys don't know who Frank Legato is, he is the sort of like number one journalist in our industry. I mean, I would say there's a lot of really great trade press. But he's one of the primary editorial writers, wouldn't you say?
And not just the primary, but he's been doing it probably the longest.
For a really long time.
Yeah.
And Frank writes an annual sort of preview for G2E, which is our annual convention, and he talks about what is going to be, what are the top things to look at. And Frank, we're fingers crossed, I think we're going to be able to get him. He's going to come on here next week, and we're going to talk about his top 10 picks for G2E this year. This is huge.
Yeah.
Huge. And so we're going to see that's going to be the first thing, because I only know it's coming from us. I know it's coming.
Yeah.
I don't know it's coming from Aristocrat, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what all the
we always wait around for that article to come out. What's going on, Lynn from Texas City?
Lynn from Texas City.
And Josh, of course, we know you're there. Like, you're always there, Josh.
Josh is here? Oh, look, Josh is there.
Yeah.
So Lynn from Texas City. Okay, well, Texas City, I was just talking, my Uber driver was from Pasadena. I know Texas City very well. I'm originally from Houston. I was in a movie called, I know, and Joseph will let you know his favorite movie of all time, which is Urban Cowboy, which is right next to which was from in Pasadena. So
is that really Josh's favorite movie of all time?
Joseph,
is that really?
Joseph, you tell me. You said it was one of your favorite movies. I don't know. I make this stuff up.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, Urban Cowboy, John Travolta, Deborah Winger.
Okay, I'm gonna.
17-year-old little Mike.
First off, guys, this is the first. I'm gonna do this first time ever. Mike and I have been friends. How long have we been friends? Since 2007. 2007 is how long we have known each other. We started being friends a little later after I started working there. So maybe 2008, 2009-ish.
Yeah, I hated her. I couldn't talk to her. Couldn't stand her. Just stay away from that lady.
So we have known and worked with each other for a long time. I'm gonna make this confession to you live here today.
What?
I have never watched Urban Cowboy.
You've not? Well. It's not my movie, but I thought it was when I was 17. It was a movie about this poor dancer all by himself in Pasadena, and this pesky John Travolta and Deborah Winger story was going on. It was the B story, but it was really about me.
It's been on my must watch list, but I just haven't done it. I just haven't watched it yet. So now it's I need to watch.
The music is great. Music totally holds up.
Yeah.
And Deborah Winger's great in it. She was.
Hey, Lynn said you guys talked at Kushada?
We did. Lynn, did we talk at Kushada? I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, Lynn. Oh, I hope so. Oh gosh, I'm so happy. Okay, I'm gonna have to get. Oh, I think I know exactly who you are. I'm looking at a tiny little picture.
So
yeah.
Just know we are terrible with names.
Yeah.
We forget each other's names sometimes.
No, but I think.
So just know that if we ever meet in person, do not seriously. Names are hard for me.
Linda.
Oh my God, Linda, you're fired. I know, Joseph. I know. I've been keeping it inside. The secret. I've been holding on. But finally, I just had to let it out today. I don't know why. Today I had to free myself of this, because every time he talks about it, I'm like, oh yeah, like that scene? Yeah. So now I have to watch it. I have to watch this. Yeah, I have to watch it.
Yeah, my big moment in life. I hadn't really thought about it until we started talking. And then we did it on that one because it's such a weird.
A
weird footnote.
Yeah, because you have such we talk about this all the time. So I don't know what the best word is, but it's eclectic, unique, crazy background and story, right? And so it's
that one's really weird because and I'll tell you the story.
You're trying to share a secret, Joseph says.
So tell a secret. I used to take. Okay, so here I'll tell a secret. So this was I used to take dance class with Patrick Swayze's family, which is the reason I got the role in
See, like I told you guys. Most interesting stories.
So Patrick Swayze's mom, Patsy, had a dance studio in Houston, and I auditioned for a musical once and embarrassed myself so bad that I said I'm never doing that again because there's nothing worse than trying to dance when you don't know how. And so I went and studied dance with Patrick Swayze's mom and his sister Vicky, rest her soul. And
that's fascinating.
When I was 18 or 17 years old.
Question then.
That's how I got the role because she was the choreographer for Urban Cowboy.
I just thought about this. At any point since we've been working here, has Urban Cowboy ever been an option for a brand?
No, I thought about that. It should be. It would be a good brand, wouldn't it?
Because it's such an iconic movie that I'm surprised there hasn't been more talk about it. Yeah. I wonder if it's because the licensing might be a little difficult.
The music would be the toughest thing, I think. So the music would be tough.
Yeah.
Actually, I bet John was... Deborah would probably do that.
Yeah.
They would probably go on. He did a Grease game, so...
Yeah.
So we know that he's not gaming verse.
Oh, so. Right. You're right. I forgot. That Grease game was big, a few years back. Yeah. So, yeah.
So iconic.
So iconic, Linda's never seen it.
No.
Matt, yeah. I will remember that comment. I'm logging that comment. But what other brands? What other brands have we not seen on slot machines that might be kind of cool? Because, you guys talk about this internally all the time.
We did.
Right?
Yes, I used to be involved in those conversations
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah.
Me too. Yeah. And so, we used to talk about brands all the time. So is there, like, just personally, I'm not saying you're not representing, we're not representing the company.
One that I could never get any movement on.
Okay.
That I thought was really good would have been Pee Wee Herman. I thought Pee Wee Herman.
I remember that. You pushed that really hard.
I wanted a Pee Wee Herman game because I thought Pee Wee's, like, Playhouse would be a really great, because there's so many things and, everything. But yeah.
I Love Lucy.
Oh, there has been a lot of I Love Lucy games. Now, WMS did, they had it, and they did a really good job on those. So, I Love Lucy. Death Becomes Her. Oh, good idea. Death Becomes Her. But not Death Becomes Lucy. That would not. Since you had that in one thing. So,
Dallas.
Ooh,
wait, why is there not a Dallas game out?
There should be a Dallas game. Yeah, with little Charlene Tilton.
There actually should be a Dallas game out. Oh, Hocus Pocus.
Okay, Josh, you just hit it. Now, they've got a Hocus Pocus 2 coming out this month, I think. So
yes, Dallas would actually be pretty fire.
Dallas would be great, yeah.
Imagine, we could do the drama.
No, we could do the Patrick Duffy and, like, we could do a Who Killed JR thing. And then, remember the season that didn't happen? It would be like a respin.
Oh my God, we have it.
The whole game here right now.
It's trademarking. No one steal it. Trademark here.
Patrick Duffy just gets in the shower at the end of your bonus. It didn't happen. Okay. Hey, we're getting some good ideas. Yeah.
Okay, so Dallas, Death Becomes Her. I will say, I think I was one of the people in the room that may have been a little bit not for Pee Wee Herman.
I can't believe you did this to me. See, I love Paul Rubens. I'm, like, passionate about how much I love Paul Rubens and what an amazing thing in John Paragon and
I totally think he got a bad rap, but I also think that unfortunately sometimes brands are just stigmatized, and I don't know.
But I think people love. He was just funny. He's just funny. He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
I think very creative.
Yeah.
I loved him. Your bonus was a dream.
Yes.
Your bonus was a dream. Yes, Josh. I mean, Joseph, that's what it feels like every single time I get out of a bonus. It's like, not on every game, but like when I get out of other bonuses, it's like, what, nothing happened? I didn't win? That would be Patrick Duffy in a shower. That would be it.
Yeah. Okay, what are Dallas, I feel, is my favorite so far from all of it. I love all of it.
We're like crowdsourcing.
But Dallas is great. So is it more like the old school brands that tend to be better, or?
Well, they tend to be available. Yeah. So, you can kind of get this. Is that some sort of
Rogue.
Okay.
Like Element would be fun in a game. Build up a bonus. Oh, I see what you're saying, Platt.
If you lose, start over with perks.
So basically, you can't leave the machine because you're building up to it. There's a lot of games that do that, right? That there is some build up to it.
Well, there's always build up. I mean, that's part of our job. But but is there something that you could, if you didn't do well, get another shot at it? I have to say, Platt, I would think that would have to be an elaborate ruse. That would have to be an elaborate ruse because I don't know that you could. You would have to. Oh, it would have to be really pre-scripted. I think if you're going to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it would. Be,
okay.
It would be one of those crappy sort of like, wait a minute, things. I would think. I don't know. It's an interesting idea though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Interesting.
Let me see what other brands. Oh man, one day, I'm sure it can't be now, but Schitt's Creek.
Oh my gosh.
just all the Catherine O'Hara. Is it O'Hara? O'Hara lines. All of it. I want every single one of it. All the wigs. I want all of it.
The wigs.
I want the wigs. Oh, Golden Girls.
Oh, Golden Girls is actually a really good.
Wait.
No. Yeah, that
is there not one out for Golden Girls?
Wait a minute. I think there was Maude would be good. Yeah, Maude is good. Golden Girls.
Golden Girls.
Golden Girls is just such good one-liners. I mean,
yeah.
Think about what you could do.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking of.
What's in the refrigerator? Who's gonna? I'm trying to think. What kind of bonuses? You got to think about bonuses. What do they do?
Oh yeah. What? Well.
Flash bonus. Right.
Well, maybe. Right, because that.
I mean, you can go into a
right, like hot flash, but.
I think you could go. We always put those sort of.
Betty White bedtime stories.
Ooh, yeah, there you go.
They had a Gone with the Wind. They had a Gone with the. Who did Gone with the Wind?
I don't know.
Must have been one of the bigger. That has been a while. Cheesecake Wheel bonus.
Cheesecake Wheel. There you go.
There you go.
Perfect. Which that very good. There you go. Josh has got the idea.
Yeah. Oh, wait. What about Three's a Company? Has there ever been
Three's Company? No.
one with that? Because I can just imagine Mrs. Roper. Yeah, that whole song.
Yeah.
I just don't
know. What are the bonuses?
exactly. I don't know. Someone knocking at your door? I don't know.
It's going to be like Dream Date. Who are you going to get? Yeah.
Your brain is very useful.
Very
It is.
useful.
It's not just a hat
is.
rack. It's just not just a hat rack.
That's right.
Yeah, no, but these are great. So Golden Girls, Dallas, Death Becomes Her.
I love Death Becomes Her. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's so good. Now a warning.
Which one?
That's in Death Becomes Her.
Oh.
Now a warning. Yeah. So.
Yeah, like Three's a Company, right? I'm just thinking of all the old shows and sitcoms that I used to be obsessed with. And so I'm like, maybe they could come back to life because, right now would be the age in which most people would connect with them.
Resonates,
Yeah, because that would connect with me, like my age group right now.
Yeah.
Is
Quantum Leap is very good because you can always...
I freaking loved Quantum Leap!
It's actually coming back as a show. And you guys, my best friend was in the Christmas special.
I loved Quantum Leap.
So my best friend from my younger days, Melinda McGraw, was in the Christmas special. She played a little Salvation Army lady. It was great. Sister Act would be great too.
Oh yeah. What?
They are doing a remake of. They are doing one of Death Becomes Her. I know they're doing. They're doing another thing, but Sister Act is great.
Yeah, Sister Act was a great one.
Yeah.
God, what are there? I'm trying to. Oh wait. What about some of the detective shows?
Oh, Mommy Dearest. We could do Mommy Dearest. We just like.
Help me, guys. Help me. The detective ones like Columbo or.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I don't know.
Clue was really good. Clue was a good game.
What was the one with the older lady? The solve all the mysteries.
Angela Lansbury.
Yes, Angela Lansbury. You knew as soon as I said it.
Knew.
Yeah, the old lady detective. You knew. So, Designing Women.
Designing Women, yes.
Designing Women.
Smart.
I love me some Jean Smart.
She's good.
She is so good.
Murder, She Wrote. Yeah, very good.
Oh, that's right. Murder. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Matt.
What's going on, Bonsai? How are you? We're thinking of.
This is
brainstorming.
We're brainstorming
like new slot brands, like
slot games that
you might think would be interesting.
This was not planned, but we're thinking, why not?
Why not? But this is the best. Like for me, these are the best kind of sessions where you're not really going, okay, this is what we need to do.
This is what we're doing. We're crowdsourcing.
Yeah, we are.
This,
yeah, I think Designing Women would be great. Let's see I'm trying to think of all the iconic 80s.
Saturday Night Live. I like Saturday Night Live. Okay, first
Moonlighting.
Moonlighting was.
Moonlighting.
What could you do there? You have to think in terms of a bonus. Okay, so if you guys do this, think in terms of a bonus.
Okay, so what would the bonus be?
Okay.
Them fighting.
Yeah.
Because that's all I ever remember from that show. Is
maybe Cobra Kai. Okay, well, Cobra Kai is a perfect follow-up for the game that we did, which is Karate Kid.
Yes.
Cobra Kai has actually, and what's funny is that when we were working on Karate Kid, it was like we were already into it, and then Cobra Kai came out. So it was quite weird and fortuitous that there became this new interest in it. So yeah.
Yeah. Banza.
Yeah.
So.
Banza. Banza. This is where the whole Banza thing came
about. Banza.
Yeah, Bonsai. Guess what? He was trying to say. He was trying to say something in our game, and he turned it into Banza, and it became a sensation.
Wasn't it Bonsai?
Bonsai. It's Bonsai.
Yeah, Bonsai.
But it's the expression, not
yeah.
the tree.
I know it's Bonsai, but I think Brian was like Banza, and it just picked up like freaking wildfire.
So Brian, being a smart guy, Brian is. He says this on his live stream.
Yeah.
When he's the only one who's played this game.
Yeah.
And it was out at like.
It was so good though.
And he plays it, and he keeps saying Banza, and people are on the stream saying, no, that's not. What are you saying? Why are you saying?
He was totally trolling chat. totally trolling.
And then he started, when he figured it out, he went with it.
Yes.
One of the great sort of, when you screw up, just keep going with it.
Yeah, right. But I don't, sometimes you want to, make chat kind of get agitated because, you know what you're saying is right or is wrong, but you see the chat blow up and you're just like, I know, I'm just trying to rile you up. Let's see, Bewitch. Has there ever been a Bewitched?
Bewitched, there has been a Bewitched, I think. I think it was a WMS game or an IGT game.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Because I kind of remember this.
Hey, Deborah.
I bet it was hilarious because I could just totally see everyone going like half the chat laughing, the other half like just furiously like, no, that's not right. That's not right.
Yeah. I loved it. Yeah, because so you were there, Deborah. I mean, it was
really, Scream with the phone ring, the phone ring bonus.
With Drew Barrymore going, in that wig. That was really good.
That is a good one.
Yeah. That was good.
You were yelling at your screen. See? But that's why. That's why. That's like that's so fun to do. And sometimes you guys do that. Chat does that to the streamer as well. Man, some great titles. I'm trying to think. There was, I feel like there was just so many great shows or sitcoms back then, or at least was it that we just watched everything because there wasn't
much to do. I mean, we didn't have
maybe that was it.
Channels to look,
right?
So we did Brady Bunch a couple years ago, and Brady Bunch should have been a great thing. Our game it wasn't that great a hit, but boy, it was you got.
Oh, that's right. Marsha.
So we had the Marsha.
Marsha.
It should have been a good game, but it didn't work out. So, but you never know when what's going to hit and what isn't. The ones that other companies have done, Dream Genie is great. Any kind of magic, anything you've got where magic sort of like is perfect, or they have a long history of sort of events where you can kind of create a bonus out of it. But you got to think in terms of bonuses.
Yeah, Brady Bunch. Josh said that are you saying, Josh, that our Brady Bunch was just okay? It was okay.
It was okay.
Power Rangers. Is that going into much? Well, no, because that's our age. No, because we grew actually, I was a little too old for Power Rangers. So is it one generation down?
We're building a better tomorrow for that. That will be one.
That will be one, right?
In 10 years, I guarantee there's going to be Power Rangers.
Yeah.
All the people that played that watched Power Rangers, the OG.
Yeah.
One will be
heading into right because I think they're 30s. They were in they're in their 30s now.
Yeah.
That played the Power Elite, right? Am I right about that timing? Anyway, yes, Dragon Ball Z. I was too old for that as well. My brother and sister, though, loved Dragon Ball Z and Power Rangers. Yeah. So that definitely is coming up, like Sailor Moon, all that stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
So, yes, I have no idea what you're talking about. People are talking.
See? Bonsai. See? Yeah. You're like, Sailor what?
Sailor what?
Yeah. And so this is kind of that's like the soft entry into anime.
Oh, okay.
Right? It's like, it's a very soft entry.
I thought Speed Racer and Asteroid Boy were soft entry into anime.
Well, I consider these soft entries as well. Or I don't know what you call that. It's not like, I'm not into anime, surprisingly. I don't know why I say surprisingly, because do I look like an anime person? I don't know. But
I used to watch Speed Racer when I was a kid. That was their animation style. It was just lots of big faces and lots of speed things.
But yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of great things. Alf was a big one too, wasn't it? But I can't see a game around that.
I never saw it once. I never saw it.
You never saw the fuzzy little alien crazy dude?
No,
What about the show with the robot girl?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, someone. What was the name? Someone, give me the name. It's a show where the sister was a robot, and she was part of this family, and they did things.
The Munsters. The Munsters and Atom Family. I think both of those might have been done. I'm trying to remember.
Was like softcorn? Oh, I like that. I like that, Bonsai. I'm stealing that phrase. I'm stealing that phrase.
Japanese version of Sailor Moon. Okay. Okay, corn. Yeah.
Ooh, Twilight Zone. Has that been done?
It has been done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that sounds familiar.
It was IGT.
Okay, that sounds familiar. Oh my god, the little poppers.
IGT, I remember.
What other ones?
Yeah.
Moving on up. Is it? Wait, was that a show or was that the name of the show? I mean, the name of the song.
That was
so
the Jeffersons.
The Jeffersons.
I don't think there's been a Jeffersons.
There hasn't been a Jefferson. But then what would the bonus be?
Yeah, you got to think about what's the bonus. There's got to be some sort of place to go, and or some place to get it kind of going crazy. So yeah.
Yeah. So now that I'm thinking about that, like, what would a bonus be for one of just one of these games? And it just can't be just one bonus, right? Because you want to have maybe.
No, you guys look. All us players want a deep experience. So,
yeah.
So when you think about these things, you got to go deep. You got to figure out, which is why I like Pee-wee, because you could go in, you could go into the Zombie. You could do Zombie could be a bonus. You could do all these different themes that he had that you could go into.
Yeah.
Which is key to a really good bonus, but. You got to think about how you
now we're just naming the best television shows. Yes,
that's
Matt,
what we are.
That's exactly what we're doing. First off,
and we even looked at, I'll tell you this. We even looked at Carol Burnett at one point.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Okay, so
Carol Burnett.
Here's a good thing, which I think there's a YouTube campaign to get a Facebook campaign to get Carol Burnett to host Saturday Night Live right now.
Really?
What they did, which they did for Betty
Wait,
White.
How old is she now?
She's up there. She's not. She's in her probably 80s.
Okay, actually, that's still pretty young.
Yeah, Betty White was.
Yeah, that's still pretty
ridiculous,
young. Yeah.
But Carol Burnett. Anyway, Carol Burnett show. The thing is that on shows where they have different writers, you have to. It's really difficult to chase all those writers down. They're the ones who own all the properties.
I see.
So you need a staff that is pretty consistent. So.
Yes, Matt, we are looking at a lot of shows because for me, I'm more of a show sitcom type of person than I am movie. So I tend to go towards that. But, it's anything. So is there a movie brand that would be like Grease was one that we talked about that has been done. Ghostbusters has been done, right?
They should do Xanadu.
Xanadu
has magic. Look, they should do Xanadu. It has magic, it has music. It's all a little bit cheeky.
Yeah.
Poor Olivia. Gosh.
Yeah.
She's so beautiful. And all that roller skating with
89, 90. Yeah, that's, she's...
Girl's 90. Oh,
yeah.
It is 90?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. She looks amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, guys, I don't know if I would be up for doing a whole Saturday Night Live at 90.
Oh, she's so good. She'll be able to be, she'll be fine.
That's like, oh, gosh.
Yeah, she'll be great. She's had enough practice.
Yeah. But that's great, though. So we have, we ideas. And this is kind of, what we do as we start talking about slot machines and different things internally. Like, what feels good.
1955? What? Right. Born in 1955.
Born in 1955.
Stop it. That is not 90 years old. I'm born in 61. What is happening? What is going on?
What's going on, Josh?
What's going on, buddy? So we have something to show you guys.
Oh, right.
Okay, so speaking of Josh, I'm glad you're here, Josh. Okay, so Linda is going to take over the screen. I hope you guys can hear this. But
I think you guys can. You guys will tell me.
You guys will tell me.
And then I can start it over.
So can they hear, or should I voice over?
No, yeah, they can hear you.
Okay.
Like our mic will be hot the whole time.
I'm going to do my voiceover thing. Here we go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on, let me...
Tell me.
You might have to do it again, but we'll, it'll be fine.
So, Josh, this is what I stayed up last night doing.
Tell me if you guys can...
Sarah, Tim, Sarah and Victor, Brian and Marco from BC Slots, Debbie loves slots, Diana and Bonnie, Frank Legato from Global Gaming Business, Steve Burke from Indian Gaming Magazine, Josh O'Connell from Know Your Slots, Lori Luckbox, NJ Slot, we've got John, we've got Kelly, and then Jamie from, oh my god, now I messed up. Fen Cross from Southern California Gaming Guide, Heidi from the Slot Cats. We need to go back and figure those people out.
Yeah,
Here it is,
okay,
you guys.
let's do it again because...
Let's do it again.
Okay, so thank you, Platts. You can't hear. Is it obnoxiously loud or is it okay? I'm always trying to figure out the sound between what I play on my desktop and what you guys can hear.
Sarah and Victor from Tim from God, look at I can't read anything. Just like Debbie from
You can see it on yours.
Diana and Bonnie, Frank Legato, Steve Burke, Josh O'Connell, Lori Luckbox, John from NJ Slot Guy, Kelly and Jamie, Josh and Joseph, Fen Cross, and Heidi from the Slot Cats. Okay, you guys, this is our lineup. What? Are you angry? I'm doing my crazy voice, my competitive voice. Yes, I'm angry. I'm ready for action.
Are you angry?
Angry?
Maybe. I mean,
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe just a little bit. Joseph was like, I like it.
Calm down.
I mean, honestly,
sit down, mister.
Honestly, that's kind of our starting point. It's like a little bit of triggered.
A little bit of anger.
Right. And I think that just helps to get the day going, you know?
My gosh, we're going to have so much fun in Las
Yes.
Vegas. I'm so excited. We are...
So 18 total people are competing.
18.
I think, guys, I'm going to live stream it.
We're going to try.
I think I'm going to do it from the, the everything slots perspective. We're going to figure it out. Like, I think I can probably put this laptop somewhere and have 2 cameras set up and a view of it, and you're doing your thing while you're, emceeing, and then I will be chatting over here, right?
Well, Josh and Joseph and Kelly and Debbie were all sort of our dress rehearsal
right.
for this.
Yeah.
We did it at Kashada, and just so you guys know, it was so much fun, and I was so excited to see that live slot tournaments are back. Mm-hmm. That I kept telling about how much fun you guys were and doing this, that we're doing it again.
Yeah.
So, and we did one a couple of years ago, but I was just getting to know people. I mean, It was like, and Brian was the one who introduced me to so many people. It was, but we're going to have Brian and Marco. We're going to have Joseph and Josh. We're going to have,
Kelly and Jamie. What's going on, Mel?
And so we're gonna have folks in. It's gonna be pretty exciting.
Joseph, you are so much trouble.
Melba.
Can't wait to figure out how to cheat it.
Okay. Always working an angle. So anyway,
that is a crazy lineup, Joshua. Like we got 18 folks. We're gonna run you guys through it. I don't know. I need to confirm with all of, like the everyone, if whoever is gonna be live streaming. We have tried to get as much bandwidth or Wi-Fi.
Okay, I was in a meeting today. They are very concerned about how many people are going to do it. I'm working to get as many people, and they're going to try to test to get really. I mean, they want everybody on it, so they're bringing extra Wi-Fi into the building just for us.
Do you think I could just hardline since I'm everything slots,
I don't know.
and then I don't have to take up the bandwidth?
Maybe that's a good idea. You can talk.
That's how I would. That's how I would angle it.
Yeah, there's a couple people.
Yeah, no, that would be awesome. Yeah, because we're assuming that most people are going to want to, either tape it.
I think Melba just jumped in. Melba, we're going to rerun the tape for you.
Okay.
But I'm not going to sound angry this time. I'm going to sound really nice because now we're going to hear it this way. So Melba, get ready. Here it comes. Okay, ready?
Here's the lineup.
Okay, here's the lineup. It's going to be Sarah and Victor.
Okay.
It's going to be Tim.
I don't like this one. This is
a
golf
Marco
voice.
Brian. It's going to be Debbie from Debbie Loves Slots, Diana Ivani, Frank Legato from Global Gaming Business, and then Josh O'Connell, Lori Luckbox, John from New Jersey Slot Guy, Kelly and Jamie, Josh and Joseph, Fen Cross, and Heidi from the Slot Cats. Okay, so I like the more angry guys. Mm-hmm. Guys.
That was way too much golf tournament.
Yeah, that was like you have to be quiet. What do you think, Melba? You're gonna tell us which one you like.
I really like the.
Oh, Melba didn't hear the other one. The other one I was accused of.
Yeah, like I like the anger, right? I think that's it's more exciting,
So yeah, Melba, look at that lineup. That's pretty good.
It's a great. Let Linda try it.
Let Linda try it.
I'm just gonna be screaming the whole time.
You, that hurt really bad.
Golf tour. There's a group of us that golf clap.
Yeah. Your bonus is kind of vibe.
Yeah.
No, that's not what's going to happen. It's going to get real loud. And
it's
gonna get real crazy.
Yeah. Because at least I can't control the volume at which my voice goes out there.
I'm going to tell you, Linda and I would do these national tournaments, and we would be so we would be doing it.
I have an idea. Finish your story, and then I'll tell you my idea.
Linda would come in at the mid time, and it's sort of like when we were doing a break, and I'd talk to her, and she'd just be like, just be screaming.
You have so much energy.
So much energy.
Head up.
She was just impassioned.
You know what we could do
what?
for some of the these upcoming streams, probably after we come back from G2E. This is always fun. Is we have all the footage from every tournament. We should play the best of us. I am just screaming the whole time. It's so embarrassing.
And I sound like I'm on a game show.
You are totally game show, and I am screeching the whole GD time, just screeching nonstop. It's like for some reason I think it's like I don't know, Justin Timberlake and Superman has come out, and I'm just like crazy, but it's insane. But that would be kind of fun to see the tournaments and what we have done together.
Watch me age. Because Linda looks exactly the same, but I've turned into an old man.
Still team Joseph. Mel.
Yes, I know. Mel is totally on team Joseph. Look at you, Joseph. You on today's video, you were saying no one's ever on your team. I was on your team, and look, you've got Mel too. So.
We're on everyone's team. When is this going down? You want to bring your pom poms? So this is going to be October 12th. Yeah. It's going to be at G2E Global Gaming Expo. At the Venetian Sands Expo Center, and at our booth, 1150.
Look at you go!
Yeah.
I'm so impressed with you.
1150. Yeah.
I can't remember a phone number. So.
And it starts. So what I'm thinking is, I have everyone coming to the booth at 3:00. Yeah. And I think tournaments will begin probably 3:30 to 4. 4. So I'm having everyone come in at 3 just to get the lay of the land, get their stuff set up. Test their phones. Everyone gets a custom jersey that we're making for you for the participants, so you guys can get that on. The booth.
11:50.
11:50 is the booth.
Yeah. 4:00 is when. We're going to go live and I think it's October 12th, right?
Yes. Yes, October 12th.
Day 2 of GT.
Yes, October 12th. And so I'm going to, when I told Mike, I was like, I think I'm going to try to live stream this. But it's just going to be our perspective. I'm not going to pipe in everyone else.
Okay, good.
No, it's just going to be us. I'm just going to have 2 cameras, one face at the machines, like a high face, like an overview, and then one on my face, and that's it.
That's what Helen O'Connell used to do during the Miss America pageant.
Yes. I'm going to be a commentator on the side.
You're like Helen O'Connell at the Miss America pageant. I don't know if you remember this. This is really old. Burke Park's up there, and she'd be sitting up at the top, and she'd be sitting there, and she'd be going, "Well, isn't that lovely?"
Yeah.
Isn't that lovely?
Isn't that lovely? Yeah. So we're doing it at G2E in Vegas, and we're super excited about it. I'm super excited because this is my first time back to the show since 2017. 2017 was when my last G2E show that I was at.
Yeah. That's
so I'm coming back home. So I'm excited to see the whole thing again.
Oh, you used to be the biggest pain in the butt there because Linda used to bring up.
Yes.
Okay, so Linda used to cause so much trouble on the floor at G2E.
Yep.
Because in the million years ago BC, there was this little company called Multimedia Games, and Linda did a campaign called Play Louder.
Yes.
And she lived up to it. We were all like, "What are you talking about? Play louder?" And everything. She brought a country band in there. We were playing tournaments.
We fed barbecue. We had T-shirt booth,
and people were trying to do business, and they were just looking at us like, "Would you just stop?" And
we were having a party.
We threw a party every year, and there was beer, and there was.
And then eventually, I drove a tour bus onto our booth.
A tour bus.
Yeah.
What was it? Whose bus was it? It was Keith Urban's.
It was Keith. Well, we had several buses, but the final one was Keith Urban's bus. Yeah. But yeah, we would drive our bus onto imagine having to talk to all these convention places and say, "Hey, so wondering
if you don't mind,
I need to drive a tour bus onto the booth. What's the process in that?" And they were like, we have never had this request before.
Yeah,
and I was like, well, so now you do. Yeah. So how do we do this? But it was fun, right? Because it was always one of those things where people are like, you have a tour bus here and a band or a t-shirt bar.
And you always find somebody in there just hiding, rather than working. We needed you on the floor, so yeah.
Vegas is very close now. What is that? It's not next week. It's 3 weeks from now?
Yeah, don't remind me. Matt and I have a lot to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys. Poor Matt. Yeah.
We got a lot to do. We are super excited about G2A as well.
Yeah.
So we have how many shows, like how many live streams? We'll live stream next week again on Thursday. We're going to do Thursdays, y'all. So Thursdays is going to be our day. Let's just put it down. Thursday is going to be our day that we will stream no matter what. And then so we'll stream next Thursday. And then how many streams do we have?
Right.
We have two more streams.
Maybe,
Two more streams. No, 3 more.
Yeah.
3 more streams?
I don't know.
I don't know dates. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
We'll
come live and hope.
Everett is Texan, right?
Yes,
exactly.
Yes. In Texas, yes.
Yes, and that was the whole thing. Was just like embracing who we were. Because I think for the longest time,
we kept apologizing.
We kept saying we're sorry that we're from Texas and that we're a little different. And so I said, why are we apologizing?
The company is much bigger now, but we still have a good presence. The company is a Las Vegas company.
Yes.
Our home office is in Las Vegas. We have offices in Chicago,
right,
and Reno, and now we've got them in Australia.
Yep. Yeah.
So we're this company has gotten so big. But there's a part of it that's still sort of like
that's just scrappy.
I've been sitting here sipping my my water from here, but it's like Tournament of Champions. This is what, if you guys remember that was
2013. Was that 2013? Yeah.
This was 2013.
Yeah, like we were just so scrappy, and I love that. I love that scrappy type of story.
More mirth than sense.
Yeah.
We didn't know what we were doing,
but we had a good time doing it.
We had really fun time. Yeah, you guys.
Okay.
So grateful that you guys stopped in.
Yeah, we are very grateful. So we'll see you guys. We'll come back next Thursday, follow up again. Hopefully we'll have some more information on the Frank Legato interview. Maybe we could play some bits from that. I don't know. We're going to try to figure out what his schedule is.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting.
Whether
it's here next week or whether we broadcast it extra.
Right. Right.
Very exciting.
Anything else that we have to share this week before we close it out? Because we're coming up to about right at like an hour. So
okay, so there's just a lot of really good wins this week. Make sure to Linda's been very busy reposting wins. We want to applaud everybody who comes on and.
No worries, Mel. We're gonna get the timing right down on Thursdays as well. Right now we're still kind of feeling things out, but I feel like going a little bit later is gonna be better for us. Yeah. So. But yeah, so we'll be there. Thank you, Matt, for dropping that. So guys, thank you so much for stopping in.
Thank you, Matt, for doing everything you're doing right now. Because he's working all the time.
Thank you, Matt.
Matt is working his tail off.
In casino, every hand pay, so you have to yes, Josh.
And you guys, if you haven't watched our stuff with Slotaholic, okay, it's worth it. It's funny. Watching YouTube bicker. Ugh.
Love it. Love it.
It's the best bickering in the world. I love it.
All right, guys. Have a good rest of your Thursday. Have a good weekend. We will see you guys next week.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much.
Bye, y'all.